Welcome back, everybody, for another deep dive. This time, we're going to jump into a world that feels like it's straight out of science fiction. AI natives. We're talking about a new generation of entrepreneurs building $100 million companies. But get this, with teams smaller than a football squad.
Wow.
We've got exclusive access to these reports from an AI natives event in Munich. So think of this as like your all-access pass to the future of tech.
You know, it's really interesting. AI natives are often thrown around as like just another tech buzzword, but it's really a sign of something much bigger. These folks aren't just, using AI. They're building companies with AI as like the foundation. It's a complete shift in how we even think about business in the age of AI.
I love that. Building companies with AI just baked right in. And the Munich event sounds like a scene straight out of a movie. You've got startups you've never even heard of, rubbing shoulders with folks from Spotify and AWS, all buzzing about the potential of AI. This wasn't just another conference. It was a gathering of the people shaping the future, right before our eyes.
Exactly. And that mix of perspectives is crucial. AI is still relatively young, and having these established players and these scrappy startups in the same room, it's a recipe for some serious innovation.
All right, so let's break down the source material and dive into three key insights that really stood out to us. First up, the 10-person unicorn dream. Seriously, can you really build a billion-dollar company with a team that small? How does that even work?
Well, that's where the magic of AI comes in. Think about all the complex behind-the-scenes work that goes into running a business. AI-powered tools are stepping in to automate those processes, taking the complexity off the shoulders of humans. And this means that AI-native companies can run much leaner. They can focus their energy on creating seamless and intuitive user experiences.
So it's like having an army of invisible robots doing the heavy lifting. That's incredible.
Right.
What does this mean for established companies? Are the big players just going to sit back and watch this happen?
That's a great question. It's not quite a David versus Goliath situation. Sure, startups have the advantage of agility. They can pivot and adapt quickly. But large companies aren't dinosaurs. They're investing heavily in AI and exploring things like multi-agent AI systems.
Multi-agent AI systems. That sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie. What is that exactly?
Imagine a team of AI agents, each specialized in a specific task, all working together to achieve a common goal. It's like having a super-powered team of AI specialists that can tackle complex problems in ways we never even thought possible. Now, this technology, it's still in its early stages, but it has the potential to completely revolutionize how businesses operate. And it's an area where both startups and large companies are investing heavily.
So it's less about size and more about who can master this new technology the fastest. But isn't that all about technical skills?
It's not just about the technical skills. And this brings us to our third key takeaway from the Munich event. The 2.5% driving the revolution. You see, there's a small percentage of innovators out there who really get AI. These folks aren't just using AI, they're living it. They're building their company's workflows and entire mindsets around its potential.
So they're like the early adopters of the internet, the ones who saw the potential of email and websites when everyone else was still sending faxes. But what makes these 2.5% so special?
It all comes down to mindset. You see, these innovators, they're not afraid to experiment. They're not afraid to push the boundaries of what's possible with AI. They're constantly learning, iterating, and adapting their approach based on the results. It's a truly data-driven mindset where AI isn't just a tool, it's a partner in decision-making.
That makes me think about the old saying, it's not about the tools, it's about the craftsman. So in this case, it sounds like the 2.5% of the master craftsmen of the AI world.
That's a great analogy. And just like any master craftsman, they have a deep understanding of their tools and how to use them effectively. In the case of AI, that means things like prompt engineering.
Prompt engineering. What in the world is that? Is that like teaching AI how to write poetry?
It's not quite poetry, but it's definitely an art form. Prompt engineering is all about learning to communicate effectively with AI models. You see, to get the best results from AI, you need to be able to give it clear, specific instructions. Prompts. The more precise and well-crafted your prompts are, the better the output you'll get from the AI.
So it's like learning a new language.
Yeah.
The language of AI.
Exactly. And just like learning any new language, it takes time and practice to become fluent. But once you master the art of prompt engineering, you can unlock a whole new world of possibilities with AI.
This is blowing my mind.
Yeah.
It's like we're on the verge of this massive technological shift, and those who can adapt and learn this new language will be the ones leading the charge.
Yeah.
But it's not just about tech companies, right?
Right.
Isn't AI starting to impact pretty much every industry out there?
You're absolutely right. We're seeing AI being applied in healthcare, finance, education, even the arts. And this is just the beginning. As AI technology continues to evolve, its applications will only become more widespread and impactful.
So this isn't just some niche movement. It's a wave that's going to wash over all of us. But hold on. If AI is going to be such a huge part of the future, what does that mean for the average person? Like, what kind of skills do we need to learn to thrive in this AI-powered world?
That's the million-dollar question. And it's not just about technical skills. It's about adaptability, creativity, and the ability to work alongside AI in a collaborative way.
Okay, so we need to be flexible, creative, and ready to learn new things.
Got it.
But let's be honest, there have to be some challenges with all this AI stuff, right? It
Yeah.
can't all be sunshine and rainbows. You hit the nail on the head. There are definitely challenges. It wouldn't be a true technological revolution without a few bumps in the road, right?
Right. And one of the biggest challenges we need to address as AI, becomes more integrated into our lives is the question of responsible development. We can't just focus on the exciting possibilities without considering the potential downsides.
So it's not just about building cool AI tools. It's about making sure that those tools are used ethically and for the benefit of humanity. I think we can all agree on that.
Exactly. And it's encouraging to see that the AI native community is, actively engaging in conversations about responsible AI development. They're not shying away from these tough questions.
That's good to hear. So it sounds like these AI natives aren't just brilliant tech wizards. They're also thoughtful leaders who are considering the bigger picture.
Yeah.
But where do we go from here? What's the next step for someone who wants to dive into this AI world?
Well, the first step is to stay curious. Keep learning and exploring the possibilities of AI. There are tons of resources available online, from introductory courses to in-depth articles and research papers. And don't be afraid to experiment. Play around with AI tools, see what you can create, and don't be afraid to make mistakes.
That's great advice. It's like anything else, the more you explore and experiment, the more comfortable you'll become. And who knows, you might even discover a hidden talent for prompt engineering.
Exactly. And remember, the AI landscape is constantly evolving. So what's considered cutting edge today might be outdated tomorrow. The key is to stay adaptable and embrace the journey.
So it's not about becoming an AI expert overnight. It's about fostering a mindset of continuous learning and exploration. That's a message I think everyone can get behind.
Absolutely. And as we wrap up our deep dive into the world of AI natives, I think the biggest takeaway is this. We're on the cusp of a truly transformative era, and AI is at the heart of it. Whether they're an entrepreneur, a tech enthusiast, or just someone who's curious about the future, understanding the power and potential of AI is no longer optional. It's essential.
Well said. And on that note, we'll leave you with this thought. The future is being shaped right now, and you have the opportunity to be a part of it. So embrace the change, stay curious, and never stop exploring the possibilities. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the world of AI natives